of ADD. I've been this way since 17. I got a hot brain and a really bad attitude, and I blame it on my drug abuse.
Hello clanmates, and welcome to another episode of Talking Clans. I'm Spirit Blaze, and I'm here with my friend Flameclaw, and today we're going to be doing a rant about Hollyleaf. So my first question for Flameclaw is, what do you think about Hollyleaf's name? Because Leafpool was thinking about naming her Crowkit after Crowfeather.
Yeah, first off, hi guys. And to answer your question, I think that Leafpool was being really, I guess, blinded by her love for Crowfeather, because everyone would know that Hollyleaf was Crowfeather's kit.
Right.
Like, if she were to be named Crowkit.
Right.
I'm glad that Scrollflight was with her to stop her, because it would be really weird, and I don't know what Leafpool was thinking.
Right.
She was just being kind of stupid in that moment.
I agree. I like the prefix Crow, but and I like Crowfeather's name. But yeah, and I don't feel like it would fit Hollyleaf. I feel like Hollyleaf's name fits her.
Yeah, it really does.
Cause like her green eyes, it goes like, I don't know. Hollyleaf really is a good name for her, in my opinion.
Like imagine if she were to be named Crowkit. What would her name be? Like Crow something. I didn't even know. Crowclaw.
Crowing maybe.
Yeah, but how would that be spelled? Like with two W's? I guess.
I guess so. Yeah. I think it would be.
Weird.
Or Crowclaw? No.
Nah.
Crowflight.
Yeah, or Crowbreeze. Crowbreeze kind of works. My first question is, who is better, Duckling or Hollyleaf?
Oh, that's obvious. I mean, Hollyleaf definitely. I think I'm not the only one who feels that way. I feel like everybody feels that way.
Well, maybe not everybody, so no offense to anyone who likes Duckling, we just don't.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know why, but like every time I'm on the pages and I'm like, opinions on Duckling, everybody's like, we hate her. Nobody likes Duckling. I can't really figure out why, because it's not that, like, when I was reading the books, I actually liked Duckling, but then I realized she's kind of a Mary Sue, like not really, but just a little bit, and I don't know, I really didn't like her love drama between Bumblestripe and Tigerheart. Whereas Hollyleaf found her mate, and it was like, just, you know.
Yeah,
there was no
it was
drama or
really
anything.
Yeah, that was a weird sound. But, like, Duckling was really okay to me in the beginning. Like, when she was an apprentice, I really loved the fact that she was actually Lion Blaze's apprentice, and he got her to the whole power thing, and, you know, it was all good, and, like, until she met Tigerheart, everything was okay.
Yeah. Well,
And after that, it went downhill.
yeah. I feel like as like characters though, like, and first of all, I don't understand how people think that Duckling is stuck up. They think that because Ivypool is jealous of her because she has a power. That's not Duckling's fault that she has a power.
Yeah.
And Duckling doesn't really rub it in anybody's face. I mean, Lion Blaze does sometimes, but Duckling doesn't really, like.
Yeah, Duckling is kind of, in the beginning, she was freaked out about it, afraid. She even had to lie about not, like, her power. And when she went to that place with the, when the water was gone, you know, when they went to get the water back, when they went to break the dam.
Yeah.
She was forced to lie there. And when she lost her powers, she was so, like, miserable, like, in my opinion. And I pitied her at that point. Like, I was really sorry for her.
Yeah.
So, no, I don't think she's stuck up. She's anything but that.
Yeah, she's not really stuck up. I mean, there's a couple of times when Lion Blaze and Jayfeather kind of seemed stuck up because they were like, we have the power of the stars in our paws. We're so important. We're more important than anybody in the clan. Like, when it was, like, from their point of views, it normally, like, they would say that. Like, it didn't seem like they were trying to be stuck up, but they were a little bit arrogant. And definitely I don't really feel like, I never got that vibe from her, but anyway, I think that Hollyleaf is a better character than Duckling just because Hollyleaf is so much easier to relate to. Because,
True.
like, Hollyleaf, like, on a realistic level has, like, she breaks down, she has all these problems, like, she's not perfect, and she, like, it's like her emotional, like, her emotional stability, like, it's not stable. Like, stability even a word, but, like,
Stability.
yeah, stability. I said stability.
I'm not English, but I know the word.
But, yeah, I just feel like that her problems and, like, her emotions and the way she feels is, like, it makes her so much easier to relate to than Duckling because, I mean, Duckling's just intimidated by her power and, I mean, she does have some love drama and that's relatable to some people, even me, but I just feel more of a connection with Hollyleaf than Duckling.
Yeah, because Hollyleaf is just, she has more kind of realistic problems.
Yeah.
I mean, love drama is something everyone experiences, but it's not something very serious.
Yeah. It's just like more personal with Hollyleaf, like it's a little bit more personal and I don't feel like everybody can relate to it. But when you can relate to it, it's like, yeah, this character kind of has a lot in common with me, so.
Yeah. Fun fact, I used to hate Hollyleaf. In the beginning, when I was reading Hollyleaf's story, I didn't know who she was because I hadn't reached the part yet. I was like on the 5th book of the first series. I don't know what it's called anymore. A Dangerous Path, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I hated her. In the beginning, there was like the fire scene, and I was like, "Why did you kill Ashford? He is so awesome. How
Wait, in A
dare
Dangerous
you? I
Path?
hate you."
Hollyleaf wasn't in A Dangerous Path.
No, but I was reading Holly's story while I was reading A Dangerous Path. I hadn't reached the part where she was even born in the actual books. I was just reading her ebook.
Yeah.
This was the first book I ever got on my Kindle Fire, and I was really freaked out. I hated her so much. And the thing that confused me was like, what is she doing? How is she in the tunnels? How is she talking to a dead cat? Who the hell is falling leaves? I had no idea what I was reading.
Yeah.
Later when I read the actual books, I was like, oh, that's what happened.
I found it kind of interesting that she was in love with the ghost. Like, I feel like that's the first time that ever happened. I mean, Jay Feather was in love with somebody who was already dead, but I mean, he went back in time to be with her, so that's a little bit different because he was like physically there with her. I found it kind of weird that Hollyleaf fell in love with the ghost, but I mean, I still ship them. I ship them really hard.
Yeah, I ship them as well. They're amazing. I just love Fallen Leaves, and I think that if I got to choose like 1 or 2 cats to revive, maybe he would even be on my list. He probably would because I would revive him and Hollyleaf and they could be together.
Yeah, like one of the admins recently asked a question about who would I revive from the series, like who would you revive? And I said Hollyleaf because I don't know, I just felt like, I don't know, it just didn't seem right for her to die. But anyway, speaking of ships, who are some of your favorite ships with Hollyleaf?
Well, firstly, obviously, with Fallen Leaves, because he was the only cat that understood her. He stood by her side the whole time, and when she died, he was so like devastated because he wanted to see her one more time, and it didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
But the other ships, I guess, well, who could you even ship her with? Like, she never really interacted with many cats in general, like with many toms.
One of the errands said that when she went to StarClan, she was with Fallen Leaves, and then another one said that she wasn't. So that's kind of confusing.
Yeah, I think that she was in the end.
Yeah, but wasn't Fallen Leaves' spirit like trapped in the tunnels? How did he get out?
I think that he got out after the battle with the Dark Forest because he saw his. Don't quote me on this, but I think that it was because he saw his clanmates, quote unquote, whatever you want to call them, like the cats he lived with before. And that's why. I think there was something about it. I'm not 100% sure though, but I think so. But I would really love like them together in StarClan at least.
Yeah.
I wonder if cats can have kids in StarClan. That just like appeared in my head.
Probably not.
No, that was
That would
weird.
be
Like
so
dead
cute if they
kids.
could.
Yeah, because they would basically have dead kids.
Yeah, that's true. That'd be weird. I ship her mostly with Fallen Leaves. Like, that's my OTP with her. Like, as far as ships go, but another ship is Hollyleaf x Ivy Pool. I just think that that's adorable. I'm sorry, but that is so cute.
Yeah, that was cute, but how did people come up with that? Like, they didn't really know much about each other. Like, sure, yeah, Hollyleaf saved her from dying, but that's all.
And another thing is, like, they have, like, kind of a lot in common as far as, like, you know, being in the shadow of their litter mates.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they're both the ones without powers, so that, and, you know, the whole thing about her saving Ivy Pool from dying, that is so cute. I mean, it's not cute that Hollyleaf died. I mean, that makes me sad, but
Yeah, I was very happy about her saving Ivy Pool. It was really, like, such a brave thing to do. And it was even harder for me to read it because I knew that Hollyleaf was going to save her because I read spoilers accidentally. You know, and I was like, oh my gosh, no, she's going to die now. And I actually cried, I think.
yeah.
She died. I was, like, really sad.
I think I cried too, a little bit. I can't remember.
But anyways, my next question is, do you think Hollyleaf is too obsessed with the warrior code?
I think the warrior code is important, and it's important to follow it. Like, there are so many cats that don't follow the warrior code. Like, Lion Blaze, when he was an apprentice, he was meeting in secret with, like, Heathertail. It just seemed like kind of, like, I don't know, excessive, the point, like, where cats didn't follow the warrior code. Like, Leafpool and Crowfeather, and Feathertail, Blue Star, and Oakheart, and Mapleshade and Hermit, and
Yeah.
Firestar, when he was a warrior, like, stuck his neck out there for RiverClan a couple of times. Like, he didn't have a mate in RiverClan or anything like that, but he kind of helped them a lot. Like, I mean, I think they needed the help, but it was still against the warrior code what he was doing.
Yeah, it was. And then also Bramble Star, when he went to help Shadow Clan.
Yeah.
Firestar, I think, also helped Shadow Clan at one point. Who else? Cloudtail, when he went to the Tulik place.
Yeah, like, there's so many cats breaking the warrior code, and it's kind of, like, ridiculous how many cats break the warrior code. So I think that, like, her loyalty to the warrior code was kind of unusual because, I mean, there were loyal cats, but she was, like really obsessed with the warrior code. And I mean, that's a good thing, but at the same time, it kind of annoyed me, like, how obsessed she was with the warrior code, like, to the point where she regretted her own birth and, like, wanted her parents to die. Like, she tried to feed Leafpool death berries. I was just like, I mean, it's important to take the warrior code seriously, but at the same time, you're going overboard, you know?
Yeah, I mean, she was kind of... I mean, I didn't think that it was kind of too annoying, but it was really weird. Like, she always wanted to follow the rules, and that's okay, but there's always a time when you can break a little rule at least. You know, you don't have to strictly follow every single rule, because if we did, where would we be?
Yeah.
If we just strictly followed everything the government told us and the presidents told us, we wouldn't be anywhere.
Yeah, like, and it's like part of, like, the ThunderClan, like, personality to, like, challenge the warrior code. That's okay. Like, you can follow the warrior code, but she never wanted to challenge it. She, like, it was like, I don't know. It kind of reminded me of, like, when people take the Bible too seriously.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
Because like when I was younger, like when I was about 14 and I was reading the Bible, I used to take it too seriously and I didn't mean to. But like when I was reading it, it said like not to like read and write except anything but the Bible. And I took it too seriously and I was like, well, I have to stop reading Warrior Cats and I have to start writing. What's up with this? Like I just took things too seriously. So like sometimes like it's good to follow the warrior code, but I think she took it too seriously to the point where you regret your own birth is kind of,
Too much.
yeah, it's too much. Like that part kind of annoyed me, but don't get me wrong, Hollyleaf's like in my top 10 favorite characters, so
Yeah, when you think about it, what's the point of the warrior code anymore? Everyone breaks it.
yeah. I mean it seemed like almost everybody broke it at least once.
Yeah.
I mean
In some cases, like not every single rule was broken, but most of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, I mean I think she's a little bit too hard on herself.
Yeah.
Like
But she didn't really know that everyone was breaking the code.
she was like, I don't know, like a perfectionist. Like she wanted to be perfect, and it's like you can't do that.
Yeah,
She's
you
like,
can't really be perfect.
like being too hard on herself, and I think everybody's like that too. That's another way that she's relatable, and sometimes because a lot of people, are a little bit too hard on themselves, and they think that they could be better than what they are. And I mean, everybody could improve, but I mean, you don't have to be that hard on yourself. I mean,
Yeah. I sometimes get that way when it comes to my English. I like try to be the best possible, and if I mess something up, I'll be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid."
yeah, I'm the same way when I'm writing. Like, when I write and my teachers read it and I do something wrong, like, I get frustrated and stuff, and then, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm a horrible writer, and I'm not. I'm on a college level of writing, but it's like, I just get, frustrated.
Yeah, annoyed with your own work and with everything you do.
Yeah.
You know how it feels.
Alright, so Hollyleaf versus Ashford, what do you think?
Well, in my opinion, I never really liked Ashford like since the whole fire thing, so I'll have to go with Hollyleaf on this one. And I was actually really glad when he died. I was like, "You go, Hollyleaf. You're amazing. You're awesome. I love you so much."
Yeah. I love Ashford. I'm sorry,
I know. But that's okay.
But
That's
I'm
just
not
the
one of those
first
people
step.
who thinks that he's perfect because he's not. He's an evil cat. I mean, I don't know if he's like completely evil because if he was an evil cat, he wouldn't have made it to Star Clan. But I think he was definitely bonkers. He's still like my second favorite cat. My first is Mothwing, but he's my second favorite. But I'm not gonna deny that. I'm not gonna say, oh, Ashford's perfect. Ashford's bae. He's definitely, not perfect. He's like an antagonist, but I'm
He's
okay with that.
anything but perfect.
Yeah.
He's rude and a jerk. Well, that's all my opinion, but
He is though, but I like him for that.
yeah, I mean, I wish that he and Squirrel Fight would like be friends at least, and that he wouldn't be dead. He didn't have to die. He brought it upon himself.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't really understand like I don't know. I mean, he could have hurt Squirrel Flight or like one of her kids. Right now I'm doing like those quotation things. Um, so I mean, I guess he had to die or he would have hurt one of them, but I still love Ashford and I love Hollyleaf. I'm one of those people who I hate when people are like, I hate Ashford because Hollyleaf didn't like him and he tried to kill them. Or I hate Hollyleaf because she killed Ashford. Like, I'm not one of those people. I just like them both.
Yeah, like I saw on our page, actually on Warrior Cats, there was someone posted in the group that someone was like, "Oh my gosh, I hate Ashford. No, I hate Hollyleaf because she killed Ashford, and he is awesome. He is my bae, and I love him." I'm like, okay, like it was something like that, and I was like, okay, then chill.
Yeah.
It was all in caps. I'm like, okay, stop.
Yeah.
Just don't yell at everyone.
Yeah, I mean, I love them both as characters, so... And I mean, I don't hate Hollyleaf for killing Ashford. I understand why that had to happen because, I mean, I understand why it had to happen, but at the same time, like, I love Ashford, so...
Yeah.
I mean, he needed to die, but... You know, she did what she had to do.
Yeah, you can't really blame her. I mean, I wouldn't go and kill someone because they knew my secret, but I would be pretty anxious and uncomfortable with it. What do you think of Hollyleaf's logic?
Like I said, like, it doesn't really make sense that she would kill Ashford so he can't tell the clans her secret, and then she goes and spills it herself.
Yeah.
But some people say that Hollyleaf didn't mean to kill Ashford, so you have that argument. And, I mean, Ashford could have killed Squirrelflight, or he could have done something nuts. He could have hurt, like, her and her brothers, like, Hollyleaf and her brothers, or something like that. So, I mean, he was technically a threat. I don't know that he would have hurt them, though, being as Squirrelflight admitted to him that they weren't her kids. But I mean, he could have hurt Leafpool or something crazy like that. I don't know. Ashford's totally unpredictable. He almost killed Firestar in the Fox Trap, so with Hawkfrost. So, I mean, you never know what he is going to do.
Yeah, I never actually understood why he went and tried to kill Firestar. I mean, yeah, I get that he was mad at Squirrelflight, but you don't go and kill someone's father because of that.
Yeah, like
he had no reason to.
Right, he was just like, oh, I'll kill your entire family just because you don't love me.
Yeah, exactly. Well, maybe he thought that she would be sad and then he would get to comfort her, I guess.
Or maybe he just wanted to hurt her the way she hurt him, I don't know.
But with her father's death, he should have just gone and killed Bramble then.
Right, like, wouldn't that make the most sense? Because then she would be his mate, possibly. If nobody found out that he was the one who killed Brambleclaw or Bramblestar, well, I mean, he was Brambleclaw back then, so, if nobody found out, I mean, they might have ended up being mates anyway, so,
yeah.
I mean, and another thing is, I don't think that Squirrelflight played Ashford, but I don't really know, like, people, I feel like she flirted with him.
Yeah, she kind of did play him, but I don't blame her or anything because she just sat with him when she was mad at Brambleclaw and they were in a fight. She hung out with him and that's all. I don't think that she ever flirted with him or anything.
Yeah. I don't know. I felt like that, I mean, people say that she didn't like him as more than a friend, but to me it seemed like she kind of did. And I read somewhere in the books that, like, she was stuck between them.
Yeah, she was. She couldn't decide on which one she wanted to go with.
I know I read that somewhere. It was in one of the books. I know I read it, that she was stuck between them. So she had to have had feelings for Ashford if she was stuck between them. If she was having trouble deciding. So, yeah. I mean, but I don't think that she purposely played Ashford. I think that she just... And I ship her, and even though I like Ashford more than Bramblestar, I ship her more with Bramblestar just because they're more compatible, and like Cats of the Clans and the Ultimate Guide said, Bramblestar matches her fire, whereas Ashford contains it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, maybe not really because, I mean, we all know what Ashford did, so maybe... You know, they have the same fire, kind of, but Ashford is just kind of on the crazy side, whereas her and Bramblestar went on the great journey together, you know, and they went to the Sundown Place, and they helped the clans, and they just got to bond, you know, whereas with Ashford, she didn't really get to bond that much.
Yeah, I don't know, it just seems like she's more compatible with Bramblestar because... Ashford was always trying to keep her safe, and Squirrelflight's such an independent cat. I hate Squirrelflight, but Squirrelflight's such an independent cat that it just, you know, Ashford trying to keep her safe all the time, it just won't work out.
Yeah.
She wants to keep herself safe.
But I mean, Bramble Star also tries to protect her,
Yeah.
but less.
Yeah. Anyway, here's a question that a lot of people love to think about. What do you think Hollyleaf's power would it be had she got one? Because the Aaron's like originally Hollyleaf was supposed to have a power, but they couldn't figure out one that would fit her.
Yeah, well, I would say it would have to do something with justice, you know, because she's just that type of character. I would say, uh, like, she would get some knowledge, like, knowledge power. That she could not know everything, but she could maybe see the future or something like that,
Yeah,
you
I feel
know?
like that wasn't what I was thinking. I was feeling like invisibility would be like a cool power for her. I don't know why. I just feel like it would fit her because then she could see things that were going on, like just like Jay Feather and Duckling could.
Yeah, but she could see like the actual future, whereas Jay Feather only sees dreams, and Duckling sees everything that's happening in the present and line by his battles. But
Yeah.
she could be the only one that could see like the past or the future.
Yeah, I could see her being psychic.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It would be.
We should totally like send these videos to the errands just to see what they think about our opinions.
I doubt that they would have the time to watch them, but hey, you never know. They're not that famous.
Yeah, and they're not that bad. Like they read some fan fictions people send them and stuff.
Yeah.
They said they would read mine, and I don't think they did. I don't know. I think it was Kate who I was talking to, and she said she would, but I doubt she did, because she never got back to me about it, or at least I didn't see it.
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of busy, but they can't be too busy because I talked to Victoria 4 years ago, and no, actually 5 years ago. And last year I talked to her again, and she remembered that I like to write. So, I mean, they've got an incredible memory, and she remembered my name, Lily Williams. So it's like, whoa.
Cool!
I know, I can't believe that she remembered that. I was
That's
like,
really cool.
what? I was like, holy moly.
Well, do you think that Ashford and Holly forgave each other in the end?
I don't know if they would have forgiven each other in StarClan because, I don't know, one of the errands, I think it was Kate, said that she thought that Ashford and Hollyleaf forgave each other when they went to StarClan, and Victoria contradicted her and said that, no, there's no way that they would ever forgive each other because, it just wouldn't happen. But I mean, I don't know, I feel like they wouldn't forgive each other, but I don't feel like Ashford hated Hollyleaf. Like before that, I mean, there was like a part where they were like laughing and talking to each other, and they got along fine. Like before the fire scene and all that stuff happened, like Ashford, I mean, there was his fight with Lion Paw and everything, but I think that he just hated Squirrelflake for having them. I don't think that Ashford, having them. But I feel like Ashford didn't hate them.
Yeah, but like, he was very violent with Lion Paw.
He was, but like I said, I think that he hated Squirrelflight for having them. Like, even though she didn't, but he didn't know that. I feel like he hated her for having them and didn't really hate them because there were times when he actually got along with them. I feel like he just took out his anger and hurt on them sometimes.
Yeah, but I mean, what else could he have done? He was kind of crazy at that point.
Just a little.
Yeah,
No,
and he was like,
really was.
yeah, I'm gonna go and hurt them all because she hurt me.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I mean, that's not their fault. He should have hurt Squirrelflate, or Brambleclaw.
Yeah, but what could he have done? Like, attacked Squirrelflight?
Yeah. I
And
would have
killed
attacked.
her?
I would have attacked Squirrelflate and killed her.
Yeah, it actually does make the most sense. I don't know what the errands were thinking. I guess they were just trying to cause drama.
Yeah, I mean, that's what makes the story interesting.
Yeah, but I swear if they do something like that again in the new series, I'm going to strangle someone because it's annoying.
Yeah, like there's things that I'm getting tired of, like the things that like repeat each other, like, you know, like the forbidden relationships and all that stuff. Like, it's getting old. I want something new. But I mean, how much can they do? I mean, there's so many natural disasters like storms and, you know,
They could do an earthquake.
Droughts, and yeah, they could do an earthquake. It's just that, and floods, they just have like all these, I don't know, different kind of things. But I mean, and Sparkpaw, Squirrelflight's daughter, I know that I'm gonna hate her. I just don't know why. I just feel like she's gonna be the biggest Mary Sue ever.
I feel like I'm gonna love her. I don't know.
I just feel like I'm not gonna like her. She's gonna end up being perfect, and if she's anything like Squirrelflight, I probably won't like her. But anywho, yeah, if I was Ashford, I would have attacked Squirrelflight and killed her. I mean, I don't even know why he would be attracted to her in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why he would be, because to me, Squirrelflight is a cool cat. I kind of like her, but I just prefer Leaful.
Yeah, I do too. I like Leaful. Everybody,
Even though
I
she
don't
broke
feel like she
her
deserves the hate that she gets from the fandom. Like, I really love Leaful, and I like that, I don't know, Leaful's like ice and Squirrelflight's like fire.
Yeah. And Leaful is one of the few medicine cats in ThunderClan who chose to be a medicine cat.
Yeah.
Which is really special for ThunderClan, because like only 2 or 3 medicine cats actually chose to be what they are.
Yeah, like Spotted Leaf did.
Yeah, and I think Goosefeather and Featherpaw did, but it's like 3 cats.
I mean, I feel like it's definitely like her destiny. Like, it definitely fits her.
Yeah,
like, there's nothing.
When she played the warrior, I was really sad. I was like, no, you go back to being a medicine cat and collect herbs. You're not gonna go to battle.
Yeah, she's just really cut out for being a medicine cat.
Yeah, she's too gentle. She won't like unsheath her claws in battle unless she really has to.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on Hollyleaf's death?
Well, as I've previously stated, I was really sad, and I think that they really did a good job with her death by making her die like in this noble way, like with, you know, courage and claws unsheathed, protecting a continent and all that stuff. But I think it wasn't her time to die.
Right, like she really proved her loyalty by, like, to her clan after she, you know, leaving and everything like that. I feel like she really proved her loyalty by saving Ivypool, but, like, I don't know, I just feel like with her, like, fake death first, like, I wasn't ready for her to die. I was ready for her to stay for a while, you know?
Yeah.
Like, why did she have to die? She was only here for a little bit. She only just returned to ThunderClan.
Yeah, she just like came back and then poof, she's dead. Yay.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for her to die at all. I didn't want her to die, and I hate Hawkfrost for killing her, but I hate Hawkfrost for a lot of reasons. I just can't.
Me too.
He doesn't have a reason to be evil other than being manipulated by his father. Like, I hate Hawkfrost so much, and I hate him for what he did to my favorite character. Here we go, but we're just talking about how we hate how people do this, so I'm just saying that that's not my only reason for not liking him, is what he did to what he did to Mothwing.
He was a jerk. He like messed her up, and he messed up her beliefs. Like, if it weren't for him, she would believe in StarClan. She would be a normal medicine cat like everyone else. But no, he had to go and be a jerk.
Yeah, I mean, that's not the only reason why I don't like him. I mean, I don't like him because he doesn't really seem to have a reason to be evil, and I don't like him for killing Hollyleaf. Like, there's a lot of reasons why I don't like Hawkfrost.
Yeah, but he was like in battle. He killed everyone. I mean, he killed a lot of cats, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't like him. I wish he hadn't died. If I could bring any character back to life, I would bring her back.
Yeah. I think I have one more question. Yeah. Do you think that Hollyleaf should have killed Soul?
Yes. Why didn't she not? Like, why did she let him go? I mean, I know that it's against the warrior code to kill cats, but that's other warriors. Like, I believe the warrior code says a warrior does not need to kill to win their battles, you know, but I mean, I know that it was against the warrior code and she was like obsessed with the warrior code, but I still think she should have killed him because, I mean, he didn't come back and cause trouble, but
Yeah, I guess he was afraid of her.
yeah, I mean, he was afraid. He never came back, but he could have. I would have killed Soul because I hate Soul. I mean, other people like Soul, but I don't. I was like, yes, kill him, and then she was like, oh, just let him go, and I was like, what? Why?
Yeah, I was like, why did you do that? Your mouth sprayed? Are you okay? Like, what are you thinking? But I really do like Soul's design. Soul's design is one of the best designs in all of the books, I think.
Yeah, he looks a lot like Redtail, I feel like.
Yeah, maybe he's a reincarnation of Redtail.
Nah.
No, I'm just kidding. But imagine if that would be true. That'd be hilarious.
He's like, I don't know, there's just like, one thing that doesn't make sense is that they're both tortoiseshells, and tortoiseshell cats can only be girls.
Really?
Yeah, calicos and tortoiseshells, they're only female.
Oh, that's kind of weird. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's kind of odd that, I don't know, I feel like the Aarons were kind of lazy and they just like couldn't come up with other designs or something.
Yeah, they were kind of, they broke the rules of genetics.
Yeah.
Again.
What makes me angry is that there's so many cats that like have gray fur or silver fur and blue eyes. Like blue eyes are like, cats can have blue eyes, but they're kind of an uncommon thing, and they give almost every cat in the series blue eyes.
Yeah.
Like, why do you have to do that? Can't you be like a little bit more unrealistic, more realistic, but I guess it's a fictional series, so it doesn't have to be realistic.
Yeah, but it should be, at least for the designs.
Yeah.
Is that it? Do we have any more questions?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think we're done.
Alright, so thank you for watching our rant on Hollyleaf. We're trying to be like consistent with these videos, but we've been having technical difficulties. Last time we couldn't release a video on Tuesday or Thursday because we were having problems with Skype, and then I don't know, we have all kinds of problems. There was me being in the hospital for a while, and there's just been a lot of issues with us getting out videos. We hope to have a video out every Thursday and every Tuesday. Today we're recording on Sunday, so we're going to be making a few videos and then releasing them every Tuesday and Thursday. So we're going to try to be consistent. Please be patient with us. I know I said last time that we were going to have a video every Tuesday and Thursday. I broke my promise. I'm sorry.
Yeah, summer is close, so when summer comes around, we should be able to post more often, I think.
Yeah, we'll be around in the summertime. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Spirit Blaze, that's Flameclaw, and we'll see you next time.
Bye!
Just like you.